70 years. It's hard to believe that Jeep has been making vehicles for 70 years. The first Jeep was introduced in World War II, and you know how durable those were. Now this Grand Cherokee hasn't been around anywhere near as long, but it does represent 70 years of heritage and 70 years of four-wheel drive technology. Those Jeeps in World War II were very simple vehicles. They were all about utility, not about style. This Grand Cherokee is all about style, and it comes with a lot of utility. Now, the Jeep Grand Cherokee comes in a lot of flavors, and you almost need to see a whole matrix to understand which Grand Cherokee is right for you. The Grand Cherokee comes in 6 different trim levels. You have the Laredo, Laredo X, Limited. This is the Laredo 70th anniversary you see here. You have the Overland and the Overland Summer. All are available in 4x2 or 4x4, with the exception of the 70th anniversary, which is only available in 4x4. I've never been one to doubt Jeep's off-road capabilities. They're trail rated. We all know that they have unbelievable capabilities that most of us will never experience. My issue has been styling, and it's been reliability, dependability. And what I see in the new Jeep, the 2011 Grand Cherokee, is that it has oozes of style. Look at it. It kind of rivals the, almost like a poor man's X5. It's got some really nice styling. And by the way, don't beat me up on the whole X5 reference. I know that's a whole different vehicle. But it drives a lot better, it looks a lot better, and the quality is just completely improved. You can see it on the outside, you can feel it on the inside. The seats are better, steering is better, all the controls are tremendously improved. So as you can see, Chrysler, the new Chrysler, has really stepped it up. They've taken ownership of this product and said, you know what, we not only want to compete, we want to own the segment. Segment that includes the new Ford Explorer, the Toyota 4Runner, and vehicles like the Chevy Traverse. So a very strong segment, a very important segment. So one of the distinguishing features of the 70th anniversary Jeep Grand Cherokee are the seats. As you can see, they're styled a little differently, and you have the 70th anniversary logo. I tell you, these seats are much more comfortable. Styling-wise, color-wise, I've kind of gotten mixed reviews from the passengers I've had in here over the past week, but you know what? I applaud them for effort. All-wheel drive systems in this vehicle have gotten much more sophisticated for the most efficient off-road capabilities. The Jeep Grand Cherokee is no exception. They've gone the same way as the Explorer. So you have a default mode called Auto. You have a snow setting, Sport, Sand and Mud, or Rock. And I can tell you, we've taken this vehicle off-road, tested it in all these conditions, and we have seen the difference. It really does matter where you have the setting. The vehicle will respond differently, and you will have much less slippage, which is what you want when you're going off-road. So as a driver's car, the Grand Cherokee is, like I said, dramatically improved. Controls, gauges, everything has been really reconfigured to be all about the driver, and no longer you find the cheap plastics. The navigation system is really, really strong. The steering controls, Chrysler has a little bit different approach to how they do the steering controls. They actually have buttons in the back of the steering wheel to control the volume and the channels. And the front, what you have on the left here is basically their version of what I call the Jeep information system, and on the right is the cruise control. And the steering wheel is nice and compact. You can see the stitching here really accents the vehicle, and just overall it's a very comfortable and attractive vehicle. I really like the way they did the black wood here. They didn't go with the old cheap kind of plastic brown wood. I think they did a great job with it. A lot of black and silver. This is what you want. This is a very sporty, manly vehicle. So if you want to change channels, you can do it manually. You can do it in the back of the steering wheel, or you can use voice commands. Next channel. Automatically goes to the next channel. That's the way Sync is going. This is the way Chrysler's going. This is the way everyone's going. Again, keep your hands on the steering wheel. You can just command everything with your voice. You don't have to touch it. So you've heard about trail rated. You've heard about Jeep's capabilities. We're going to give you a very short kind of, let's just say less than legal, less than authorized demonstration of what this vehicle can do. We're here in Belmont Shore, California, and we're going to go and just do a quick little loop on the sand. Just don't tell anybody. So there you have it, the 2011 Jeep Grand Cherokee. It's completely redesigned. Looks great, drives great, very versatile too. Just one touch of the button, the second row seats lay down flat. Now, when you're comparing this vehicle to everything else that's out there, like the Traverse, like the Explorer, those all have third row. And if you really like the Jeep and you need the third row, The Dodge Durango is a really good option. It's basically the same vehicle with the third row. But if you don't need that third row, then don't buy it, and take a hard look at the Jeep Grand Cherokee. It's highly recommended. Base price, as you see here, about $40,000. The base engine on the Jeep Grand Cherokee is a 3.6 liter V6 that gets really good fuel economy. This is a 5.7 liter V8. It gets about an average of 16 miles to the gallon. Then again, it does have 360 horsepower and 390 pound-feet of torque, so a lot of torque for towing, hauling, whatever you may need. For more information, visit us on the web on thedriverseat.tv. We'll see you next time.